Hi friends, my name is Lizzie and I'm on the North American tour of Aladdin for only 3 more weeks! Currently, I'm in Seattle, Washington at the Paramount Theater, and last week marked my 1 year on tour with Aladdin. I joined in April of 2023, and just coming up on this first year anniversary, it had me thinking about where I was a year ago and how it felt to start this show. 1 year ago, I hadn't booked any work for about 7 months. Before that, I was on the North American tour of Anastasia. And coming off of that tour, I was pretty confident that I would never tour again. After being on a bus and truck tour, it really took a toll on my mental health and anxiety. And I was pretty confident that I didn't ever want to tour again. However, after being home for 7 months, kind of isolated and just working on myself, it did start to come into my mind that, I had a feeling there was a possibility I could be going on tour again. I don't know, I had a feeling. Now, for the specific audition of Aladdin, I want to say, I think it was my fourth time auditioning for Aladdin altogether. But I really didn't think much of it just because I had been in for them a couple times before and was figuring I probably just wasn't what they were looking for. Nonetheless, I felt pretty confident because I had known the material, I felt prepared, and was excited to go in and do my best. It was an extremely quick audition process. I want to say within that week, I found out that I booked and that I would be leaving for tour in 4 weeks. My greatest struggle as a performer and dancer is being able to learn material quickly. From the beginning of time, that has been my issue since I was a wee little young dancer in class. So, since this was a replacement contract, Aladdin had already been on the road for about 6 months, and I was going to be taking over a replacement position, and I would have to learn the show in 2 weeks, which was horrifying. And I can't tell a lie, it did turn out to be very, very difficult and challenging for me. Not to mention, by the end of my first week, I had developed this horrible eye infection, so I was dealing with that. The AC unit in my hotel room had been leaking all week, and I didn't know there was literally a puddle of water underneath where the unit was all week long, and it had smelled musty, and I don't know why. It took me a whole week to put it together, but there was definitely mold filled in my hotel room, so I was having allergic reactions all week, and then this eye infection, which literally, I went to dance rehearsal with my glasses on and stuff pouring out of my eyes and doing a million Shanae turns with multiple props in my hands, baskets, scarves everywhere, and I was just miserable. So, I'm already struggling trying to learn all this material, and then I have to move all my luggage out of one room into a new hotel room. I have to find a doctor in a city that I've never been before and pray that my insurance works, and just a million things that you don't want to be dealing with on your first week. And I definitely had a breakdown in my hotel room that night, sobbing on the floor, thinking, how am I here again? Why am I on tour? I don't want to be away from my family. I don't think I'm cut out to be doing this. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to pull it all together in time like I'm supposed to. And then somehow at the end, it just all comes together. I eventually did my put-in rehearsal, and then the following start of the week, next week, I was in the show full-time doing my job like it was nothing. Throughout that rehearsal process, I learned a lot about what I need notation-wise, rehearsal-wise, preparation, etc. Just everything that I need in order to equip myself to learn a show quickly and efficiently. So that was a big learning curve, but definitely very crucial information for me to learn. But I guess the biggest takeaway here is trust the process, trust yourself, and know that you're worthy and capable, and if you're handed a situation, you're going to be able to do it. Of course, it's going to be difficult no matter what. I had a breakdown, let's not forget that part, but I prayed to God, and He assured me to just keep walking in faith and follow Him and trust His plan and His will. So yeah, trust yourself, and I guess this wraps up my story time. If you have any other specific questions or things that you want to hear about being on the road or life as a performer in general, comment them below because I want to do a couple more of these while I'm still on contract for a couple more weeks before our production closes. If you made it to the end, thanks so much for listening. I hope you have a great day. Bye!